Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to What You Want. It's Jane and I'm here with Ville and Mige from him. Yay! They've joined us and we're sitting on this rather fetching landing here in a hotel room. How you going, guys?
This is probably the first time in my life I'm suffering from jet lag. So I went to bed at 10 o'clock last night and woke up like 3 o'clock in the morning. I haven't been able to sleep since that. So it's very, you know, back in the day I used to drink myself to oblivion every night, but unfortunately, because doctor's orders, I can't do it anymore. So I'm just a shadow of a man.
You are, because we know about your drinking, Ville. It's been well documented. What's wrong? The kidneys packed in or something?
I think the other one exploded.
Oh, I don't know.
We have like ultrasound picture of it.
No, they say I'm gonna have a heart failure if I don't stop. Since I'm one of those guys that when I drink I don't eat, and my last episode was a couple of weeks of just full-on booze without no water, with no food, and I was shitting and vomiting blood, and bleeding from every orifice, and it didn't feel too good. It kind of sounds good, now, but it wasn't too good while we were mixing now, so trying to get yourself in shape, and that's the way of the world, I want to be a cheap copy of Charles Baudelaire, and I did manage to do that for about 2 weeks, and he lasted for a long lifetime, but no complaints whatsoever.
Bleeding from every orifice. It's very him, isn't it? It's very rock and roll. Very doom.
Yeah. I was a dream for vampires.
So what's your tipple now? Is it just water? Have you got a special non-alcoholic drink?
Nah, I've been trying to cut down drinking coffee and all, but I don't know. We'll do a drink now.
Vitamin water.
Sure.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Fitness one. Yeah, that's my favorite tipple at the moment. I don't know. I'm trying to reorganize my life, and I don't find any fun in my life anymore. My life's as fun as a funeral.
Well, interesting you should say that your life is as fun as a funeral, because I've been reading interviews regarding your 6th album, Venus Doom. They're in Australia to promote this, him. And you said you're a fan of Doom and Trouble.
Product placement, everybody does it.
Indeed. Well, fan of Doom.
Fan of Doom and Trouble. What's the most trouble you've ever been in?
Well, Trouble is a band as well. So, Trouble. I've been to... I beat up my neighbor once, and there was like 5 cops throwing me in jail after that.
But you just slapped him. It was almost like a...
Well, it's also
like two men touching each other. Well,
let's say it was very violently homoerotic, if you want to put it that way. But
did he want to sleep with you, Ville?
That particular person?
Yes.
No, I need to pass out somewhere, and he didn't accommodate me at that particular moment in time. But Doom Trouble, yeah. Here we go. Let us continue.
Well, look, we're just gonna have a look at a video right now. It's a band called The Last Good Night, with pictures of you, and the lead singer has a very, very curious mohawk. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're from America.
Heard of Mohawks?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
That's the Indian.
Native American Indians,
Yeah.
It's
fun. Do they also hunt buffaloes?
We'll be back with him after this. What You Want. It's Jane, and I'm hanging out with the guys from him, fresh from Finland on their 2nd Australia tour. They're fresh, although they are a little bit jet lagged, they will have you know. Thoughts of Australia? I know you've been here on a quick promotional visit once before, but thoughts thus far?
Thus far. No, I'm the co-host. I'm not supposed to be even properly talking, but last time around we went to Bondi Beach.
Yep.
And I had such a sunburn on my back that I dropped half of my skin.
You dropped half of your skin?
Yeah.
You're shedding skin.
Yeah, shedding like
a reptile.
Like a serpent.
Yeah, like a serpent.
So I felt.
So basically, it was the awakening of your Kundalini energy.
Exactly, and I felt really dangerous.
Sexually dangerous.
Yeah, like slithering around the east coast of Australia.
Excellent.
Now I just feel, ripe, like a good cheese.
How have the shows gone so far?
Your cheese.
I don't want to to know what kind of cheese.
Indeed. We shall not go into the teeth. No. Or shall we? Not yet. Anyway.
With not that cheese, probably. Yeah. Hopefully. Well, with the shows so far, there's only been one.
There's only been one.
So we played. Where was it?
That was in Perth.
It was the first time.
Yeah.
On that side of the country. It was okay, but it was the first gig, so.
And the floor was made of concrete.
Yeah, it was peculiar. We've been on tour since last July, more or less, and just we had a month off, and so it's been. I'm kind of like my biological clock is ticking. You know, I want to stop making music for a while. So these are the last gigs of the tour, so they are very sentimental and emotional, adventures for me.
So what, would you go back to Finland and just hang out and chill out, or is it too cold there where you go to LA and hang out with your mate Bam, for example?
No, Bam's flying over to Helsinki in a couple of weeks, so I'm going to be co-hosting.
Co-hosting?
Bam. Yeah. On cheesy adventures.
I see.
Shin and skin in Lapland.
Fantastic. What's there to do in Finland?
Excuse me?
What's there to do? Like if you were hanging out?
What's there to do?
Yeah.
Well, not a lot.
It's
You go to my daddy's sex shop.
Yes, your
That's
father
fun.
and his sex shop, Ville. Did you grow up having a fond appreciation for men wearing long raincoats?
That's your vision of a sex shop, you know. You must, we have to open one in Australia because there are many other possibilities.
Men going into the shops with long raincoats on.
You can have rubber ball, you can put it in your mouth.
Oh shit, let's not
Stuff
go
like
there.
that. You don't have to sweat in a raincoat, you know.
Well, I know a lot of your fans are really happy to have you in Australia playing shows finally, and we've got some questions from the Channel V message board that we'll ask you after we have a look at a big favourite of ours here on Channel V, Wings of a Butterfly.
Oh my God.
I know it's an old one, but it's a good one. You're asking us to show us your love.
Goldies.
Anything you want to say about the video before we have a look at it?
No, but what happened in the video?
I look a bit bloated, but it's because of the lenses.
Too, yeah, we live really bad, but it's the lenses. They specially made these like super expensive lenses to make us look more bloated, more suitable, to be played amongst bands such as Good Charlotte, Limp Bizkit, with those bloated American rock and rollers. We had the problems of being way too handsome, way too skinny, and way too goth for their market. So this is the result.
They are. We'll be back with more from him.